Well, you're gonna have to lie now, or you're going to prison, son.
We're diving deep into Rip's dark and bloody past and getting even more insight into his loyalty to Dutton Ranch. And that loyalty is going to be needed sooner rather than later because Jamie is plotting against his adopted dad. And do I hear the word impeachment?
I think it's perfect.
It's getting real on season 5, episode 7 of Yellowstone, The Dream Is Not Me. I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call. We open this week's episode with a flashback to Rip's teenage years as he spends an awkward night outside with Rowdy, the other cowboy who makes it quite known he's going after Beth too. And how does that go?
You never mention her name! You don't touch her?
Yeah, not well. Things get even more not well when Rowdy pulls a knife and Rip beats him in the head with a rock in return. Now this fight quickly loses steam when it becomes clear that Rowdy's actually really hurt, and Rip runs to go find John when it becomes clear he's not going to be able to take him back on his horse. And even though Rowdy told Rip not to tell the truth about what happened so he wouldn't get in trouble, Rip's the loyal guy. He tells John right away.
You said never lie to you, so I didn't.
Now by the time the men find Rowdy, he's dead, which means Rip could be in big trouble, like murder big trouble. But not if John has anything to do with it.
Now, there's a thing I could do, but if I do it, you don't ever leave this place. You'll be part of this ranch until the day you die.
And with that, the men move Rowdy's body, and John and Rip go on with their lives. Back in the present day, there's other still deadly problems at hand when brucellosis breaks out in buffalo herds, and John's afraid it could destroy his cows. Even if they're not sick, they have to find a new place to live, which is going to be very expensive, and it means Rip has to leave Montana for at least a year. Beth is ticked, and while she's confused at her father's business move, she'll be going with Rip and the herd.
Well, we swore to spend our lives together. Where you go, I go.
Well, she'll be staying at a nearby hotel. There's also major problems at the reservation, as Rainwater, who's facing this new political rival, is also dealing with 2 new pipeline propositions. Senator Linnell is behind him, though. She encourages him to make enough noise to keep the Department of Interior looking elsewhere, and he leaves her office with a promised endorsement that might come in handy later. Now, I'm not sure what kind of endorsing John and Summer are doing, but they keep those flirtations high as Summer tries to encourage John to educate people more on his lifestyle to help the ranch survive. John, meanwhile, confirms he's got absolutely zero intentions of running for a second term as governor.
You have no intention of running for a second term, do you?
Absolutely zero.
Which is probably for the best because Jamie and Sarah Atwood are planning for his impeachment. After John puts the land that was allocated for the airport into a conservation easement, Sarah tells Jamie that Market Equities will be suing Montana for a bad faith negotiation, which would cost the state, $4 billion, bankrupting it.
Sounds like an impeachable offense to me.
Jamie could not be more on board for the plan for him to take John's place in office, though. He's even got his speech locked and loaded.
I call on this assembly for a vote to impeach.
If we learned anything this episode or this show, it's don't mess with the Duttons. But which Dutton will come out on top? Let me know what you think in the comments, like and subscribe on our channel, and head over to popculture.com for the latest in entertainment news. Until next time, I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call.